So what you want to do is make sure that we're in this posture, we get the setup correctly, because the setup is going to make it 10 times easier to do the posture. One of the most common things is taking a step like this. That's not going to help you at all, because when we go to sit down, the knee is way over the toes. We have a lot of weight in the joint here, which we don't want. We want the joints healthy and safe. So we take this nice wide step. Don't be shy. The arms are down nice and strong, and always double check that from the side mirrors. Your heels are directly in one line. So if you were to draw a line, it's heel to heel, nice and straight. So from there, hips come forward, upper body back, and you just sit down. A lot of us have tight hips, so this posture is meant to open up this part of your body and strengthen from head to toe. Also strengthening these quads a lot. So when we sit, some of us are going to have a lot of trouble putting the hips down, but you just have to do your best to sit down, and what the goal is to eventually get this thigh parallel to the floor. So you want to sit down. Some of us tend to come out of the posture like this when we move the arms. So do your best. I know that there's a lot of directions. We say move the arms, touch the toes, and we've got all this stuff going on in our head like, oh, I have to do this now, I have to do this now. And it's going to make your posture kind of fall over, just like domino effect. You know, everything starts to go wrong and you're just tired. So the best thing to focus on as a beginner, as an expert, is the sit. The more you sit, it's going to be stacked from here down. This is the strength, the power of the posture, and then it's much easier from this mid-half up. This is light and lifted here. So just what happens is the arms move. Some of us don't have the strength through the shoulders, the flexibility, not a big deal. You just do your best, you sit as much as you can, and then the stretch comes from here. So when we say touch the toes, you don't want to do this. You want to stretch and come through the back of the shoulders. It's up and down stretch through here, not here. Shoulders stay down, and it's stretched through the back. So that scapula, deltoid, everything's stretching, tug of war, just like we say. So just main points are getting the sit, moving the arms, and not keeping the body down like this, because this is going to make it 10 times harder to breathe. So stay lifted, sit down, do your best, and whatever happens, happens. Don't think too hard, just listen to my directions and it will fall into place after that. Just one other little tiny thing that tends to happen is, so if I'm going to call Chris's name, you know, if I'm standing over here, I'm not going to go, hey Chris, what's up? So when we say turn your chin to your shoulder, a lot of us tend to go, hey, what's up? You know, that it kind of like, this isn't really a natural position. So what you want to do is make sure it's nice and natural, comfortable when you turn your chin. It's just a nice, sweet, hey, looking at the ceiling. And then you're not going to be like, oh my God. So try and keep it simple. I know it's really stressful in the posture. Just do your best. Let's try it again.